Now, if you received your Google Pixel 4 or 4 XL, you're going to want to watch this video, because today we're going to take a look at the entire family of Spigen cases for the Google Pixel 4 and 4 XL, plus we're going to look at their fast wireless charger. Let's get right to it. Now, if you've ordered and received your Google Pixel 4 or 4 XL, you're going to want to watch this video. This is EBPMAN Tech Reviews, and today we're going to take a look at cases, the entire case line from Spigen, and we're going to check out this wireless charger as well.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
So in this video, we're going to take a look at several cases from Spigen, as you can see here, that are specifically designed for the Google Pixel family of phones. We're also going to take a look at a brand new wireless charger that they have, a fast wireless charger that's going to charge your phone at the fastest possible rate. So we're going to do a wireless charging test, we're going to do a fit and finish test, and we're going to see which case is the right one for you. Let's get right to it. Now, before taking a look at the cases, let's take a look at this wireless charger. So the wireless charger is the essential fast wireless charger. It supports 3 outputs, anywhere from 5 watts, 7 watts, or 10 watts, which means it's going to support a wide variety of handsets. Android phones and Apple phones, as well as accessories that do wireless charging. It has cool heat technology, meaning that it's going to keep things cool while it's charging, so you don't have to worry about that. And as you can see here, it's using that standard Qi charging technology, and then it has an intelligent power technology that's going to regulate the output based on what your device can support. So we'll take a look at this in a couple minutes. The next thing that we'll focus on is the cases. Now, the first case we're going to take a look at is the Neo Hybrid. And the Neo Hybrid is a combination of both TPU material and polycarbonate. Notice it has a matte finish on the back. It's a rugged case, and you can notice all of this patterning that's going on inside. It's really for military drop certification. So this is going to be something that if you drop it, you don't really have to worry about your phone. And let's go ahead and put in the Pixel in here. So I'm just going to snap it in place so we can start looking at how everything looks. So you notice that it's going to do a real nice job of keeping your camera lens nice and protected. And there's some really nice depth there. As we take a look at this area here, you can see how much material there is there based on the depth of that cutout, and you have the openings there for your speaker. On this side, there's nothing to be seen. Here you have a pinhole mic, and here you have your controls, which are really nicely responsive. You'll notice that it is screen protector friendly, so I have a screen protector on here, and you can notice that it does give you still a lot of screen protection with that little lip that comes off all the way around. So this is what this case would look like, and I'm going to use this wireless charger, right? This is the essential charger. Just want to show you a couple things about the charger before we start wireless charging. So here are all the details for the wireless charger for those of you who are interested. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug it into charge, and you can see how it lights up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the Pixel, and then we're just going to place it right on top of it. And we'll look for the wireless charging symbol, and you'll notice that it is wireless charging. Now, the next case we're going to take a look at is one of my favorites from the line, and this is the Tough Armor. The Tough Armor has, I would say, a signature kickstand. It's one of the first kickstand cases that I had ever purchased, and has a polycarbonate back, really rugged TPU material. And now what they've started to do is include kind of like this memory foam interior that's going to give you like this extra protection for in case you drop your phone. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the Pixel into this so that you can see what it looks like. Snap it in place. All right. And now if we take a look at the back, you'll notice great camera protection here. Everything is really well designed. It's a very robust case, so this is really going to protect your phone. Notice how much material here is in the cutout, speakers there, pinhole mic, just really well designed. Here you'll notice nothing to be found. Over here you have your pinhole, your buttons here. Everything is responsive. There's a nice separator here for the volume rocker. And then here you can see that there's some good screen protection too. I do have a tempered glass on top of this, so it's a little bit higher than it would be without it. And then you can see how the screen all the way around is protecting it. One of the things that we'll do is we'll look for, again, that wireless charging capability. So we're going to put it on the charger, and then you can see that it charges as well. The next case in the lineup is the Rugged Armor. And as we take a look at the Rugged Armor, it has a matte finish in the back, almost a metal type approach to it, even though it's TPU. You'll notice it has like a carbon fiber finish here, and it has a different texture. It has like 3 textures in the back, but it's matte, even though you see that there's some glossy areas or treatments throughout. You'll notice that it has, again, this pattern to disperse any kind of impact. It's not really squishy. If you want to remove it, you're always going to want to start from the bottom. And as I put my Pixel in here, we'll go ahead and see how this looks. We'll just slap it into place. And then you'll notice right here, again, this is a thinner profile case, but what I like about it is that it still gives you a lot of camera lens protection. You can see that there. Still has, it's meaty, so you can see the depth right there based on that cutout. You can see your controls here. I like that the buttons are easy to find and it's very responsive, and there's a good separation here so you know which one is which. You'll notice on the screen, it does a decent job for screen protection. You'll notice that there is a lip going all the way around it. And again, I do have a tempered glass on this. If we take a look at the wireless charging, we'll put it right here. You'll see it wireless charges as well. Now the next case we're going to take a look at is the thin fit. And the thin fit is really nice. This is a minimalistic case for those of you who are looking for a case that is like a shell, right? That's going to give you some protection, but you don't want to add any bulkiness to your phone. And this is one of those cases that supports the magnetic mounting solution. So you notice here's where you would put your plate. Right, your phone would rest on top of it, and then this will allow you to contact in your car if you're using one of those car mounts. I'm going to snap this in place so you can see what this looks like. Very minimalistic, right? So you have very minimal screen protection here. It does come up somewhat, so I can touch here that there is somewhat of a lip, but not as pronounced as some of the other areas. You notice here that the buttons, you see that Google, I would say, signature button right here on the side. You can see how the cutouts are. You'll notice that there is some protection because you can see the depth that exists there, right? But this is more of a minimalistic. You have the cutouts on each side, right? Pinhole mic. And as we look at the back, it does erase. So again, this is again for that person who wants something that's minimalistic, but you can see how it comes up, and it does protect your camera lens. Now the case itself, as you touch the back, it is a matte finish, and I want to say that it feels rubberized. So it's a grip case. It's not going to be the kind of case that will slide out of your hand real easy. And I really like that. So it has almost like a grippiness to it, even though it is not a high gloss or a gritty back. It just feels that the treatment of it makes sure that it's going to stay in your hand. So this is going to be great for those of you who are looking to have a minimalistic case that's going to allow you to really have very thin, bulk-free experience. Notice wireless charging also works. Now I saved the clear cases for last. So we're going to take a look at these. We have two clear cases. We have the liquid crystal and the ultra hybrid. Right? So difference between the two is that this one, you'll notice that polycarbonate back, really rigid, right? And you have some TPU on the sides. And in this one, it is 100% TPU. So again, if you're looking at these two and you're wondering the difference, one has a polycarbonate back and is clear, and the other one is 100% TPU. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the liquid crystal. I'm going to put it on the phone, snap it into place. And you'll notice that you can see here on the sides how much comes out here of the material. You can see that there's protection all the way around. You can see that it has some slight bumpers coming out there. Pinhole. If you take a look at the camera protection, you see that there's camera protection there as well. The amount of meat or thickness of the case, you can see that really clearly here. Your buttons are easy to find. And then as I tilt this does have great screen protection because you notice that it comes up right here. So really nice all the way around. And again, this has a tempered glass on top of it. I'm going to go ahead and put it on top, and you notice it charges too. Now the last case again is the ultra hybrid, and it's still a clear case. So what we're going to do is we're going to snap it into place just like this. All right, let me get out of this for a second. And now you can see the back here. This has much more material. So here you have this bump out here for the camera. Also, I don't know if this will come up on camera, but there's a bump out here. On each one of these corners, it raises it. So it has a nice bumper here or lip that comes up. So that's nice for some extra protection. You'll also notice how much material is here based on these cutouts. Look at the controls right here, and you can see, again, the Spigen logo. Over here, you can see pinhole, right? And again, some other cool logo stuff going on there. From a screen protection, you can see that this has a good, again, lip coming up all the way around it. And again, this has a tempered glass screen protector. Let's go ahead and try it on the wireless charging. And it too charges. So that wraps up our review of cases from Spigen for the Google Pixel 4 XL. Which is your favorite? Are you going to check out a clear, or are you going to go with the tough armor with the kickstand? I would love to hear from you.